Hello, princess. It's time for some Alice Cooper. Hopefully you can hear me. This is brand new code just released 4 hours ago that I have not played even once yet. I don't know anything about the changes. Apparently there's some pretty big rules changes, so that'll be fun to figure out as we go. Supposedly they've added items to all the rooms that you can use to fight monsters, but you have to actually move through the rooms to get there versus, I assume, versus using the secret passage or something to start your modes, so I'm going to be going for more orbits. They've also removed the setting for how many orbits you need to advance to a monster, and it's now a gradual increasing amount, so I don't know how exactly that's going to work out either, so that should be interesting to see. I'll try to go over the rules I do know as I get to them. I'm quiet. I don't know why I'm quiet. I've got my volume at max. Is this any better? I've upped my volume from my microphone to 150. Hopefully, I'll have to also adjust the game volume probably, so you can hear me talk over the game. Except the game is already at minimum volume, which is still pretty loud. I don't even know how you play this at, like, I think it goes up to 20, and the highest I've ever been able to put it is 3. So, I don't know how people do that and survive going to 20, but I guess it's got the sound system to do it. Hey, Lodging Dolphin. So you'll be as fresh as I am, I guess. Let's go.
Welcome to your doom.
Try to catch the ball always with the skill shots. That works
Come
enough.
on in, the blood's warm. Congratulations, you found your way in.
I probably should have gone for the orbit instead of the ramp there, because that lit the secret passage, which I don't think I want.
Of their own volition. Gold doesn't get around much.
That was interesting. It gave me orbit progress off the plunge. I don't think it was supposed to do. I also feel like they've changed the colors of some of the inserts. You hear a buzzing noise from the laboratory. I don't know what the laboratory is. Shoot a ramp and find it. Nope. Okay, starter mode. I sort of like guessed that maybe like the left ramp was the laboratory or something, but it didn't seem to do anything I could tell. Salmon Frankenstein multi-ball. Need to shoot the ramps. And now I've stacked in crit multi-ball. Don't really want this stack because there's no real ball saves in it. Like that. It's gone now.
He's got plenty. Wow, you're a regular Ghostbuster, aren't you?
Oh. Okay, so there was... The back target was flashing, I shot it, and I got... Looks like a whip. Which could be useful, I guess. I don't know if there's any way to tell what weapons you have. I don't see anything. that target was flashing, which is why I shot it, which is usually not flashing. The upper right ramp is also flashing, so I'm going to shoot that. Now I've got... the ramps are also flashing. Or they were flashing. I think it's just a combo. Okay. Actually, both ramps, the light under the ramp itself is lit, which is interesting. I don't think that's been lit before. Looks like some new help text when you go through the lanes up top telling you how to use them, which is nice. I guess... I'll shoot the orbit now. I don't see anything else I can think of to do. Igor, they noted, I think, that the eyes would help tell you what direction Igor went. I must find Igor one time. That doesn't seem right. Secret passage, easy shot. Forgot to watch the eyes. Is that it? Botched the loop pass there, but yeah, I seem to be in frenzy, so I guess it really was just one hit to find Igor. I was wondering if oh, 7 million for that. Okay, I saw right there, the eye flashed. The right eye, which I'm assuming means the shot is to the right of the one I just shot. Mode's over. Hurry up's lit. Missed it. That'll come back, do the scoop ball save. The light's still flashing, which I don't think it should be doing. Yeah, the way the Igor mode used to work is you had to find him 3 times. And each time on the display, whichever direction he ran would tell you where he'd went relative to that shot. But it often get canceled out by their animations and stuff. But there's also less lights lit. So maybe they've changed it so that they have all the lights lit. And you gotta sort of find them by narrowing it down based off the eyes here. But they only have to find them once, which seems a bit easy. They got Vampire lit. I think you have to lock it in at least before any items can be collected, because the items are specific to different monsters. Or maybe the whip was what made it only one time to collect Igor. I have to play Igor again without getting the whip first. So I'm going to try to lock in Vampire.
Most people don't enter the dungeon of their own volition. You don't find the vampire.
Now there's a random Alice Cooper fly on the screen. Shoot the fly. Oh, it went away. That was really weird. I suppose that would do something. So I've locked in the Vampire, and again I'm always all the way to one mode away, which it used to be would take 3 shots, but now it's only going to take 2 shots to do it. I don't see any flashing shots last time like I saw with the whip, unless the fly was supposed to be the shot. You only had 1 chance at the Vampire, which seems weird. Still trying to hit that ramp, but it seems like it's lit. Airball there. anything. And I got him in the dungeon just because I shot the right orbit first, I guess. So the dungeon's just lit, because that's always been a thing you can do in the dungeon. This will start the mode off the mystery, if it's like before. It's at Advanced 2, which is weird, because I only have one room to go. I usually try to avoid lighting my saves on the outlane just because they won't time out. You get the extra ball over here. Probably wasn't the best idea since I can't use it during the tournament. But, see if this still works. Nope. I'll need to adjust that. The settings all got reset, so I lost my customized Magneto save settings. Yeah, it's gonna set up. Actually, there's a new setting for quick bonus, which is set to on, but it still took the same amount of time as before. Alright, so this time I'm going to try to shoot the left orbit instead of the ramp. I hear a buzzing from the dungeon this time. Last time I heard a buzzing from the laboratory, according to the screen. I don't know how to get to the dungeon, unless it just means go on the guillotine again. So the dungeon is the upper right room. I'm on the upper left, so I can't actually get to the dungeon. So again, it's weird that it tell me that. It's sort of fun. I never owned a game that got new code release that actually changed the rules before. Everyone complains about games coming out with really beta code, but that seems like a bonus to me. No, nothing for that. So here I want to shoot the guillotine 3 times. Accidentally completed my save lanes there. And then used them. Is the sound coming through better now? Hey, it worked that time. Oh, that was useful. So it's technically my second ball. I'll have to try to beat the score for the Quarantopia tournament before I get to ball 3, since I had an extra ball there.
Hello, hooray! Let the games begin.
I don't really feel like playing Werewolf. Got the fly again. Squashed a fly for 1,000,000 points. I don't know if that's an item or something else new. This time I only went 2 rooms instead of 3 rooms, so that is changing as you get farther in. And you would think that, I think the items are supposed to be in different rooms for the monsters, so I guess only going to certain rooms would help for each monster. So it's possible, like, maybe if I'd gone the right to start instead of the left for the zombie, there'd be an item sitting in that mode for me. Not quite sure that's supposed to work. like a ball here too. Good to have a ball around. This is a really good mode to have the crit multi-ball stacked in with, if I can get it.
He didn't need that.
I'll bring it in right here. Zombie, your scoring increases if you combo the shots or just go fast enough at them. That was a lucky left flipper center scoop shot, which usually doesn't work out. Up and over didn't go up enough. Thought to get the grace period on that one. Yeah.
You can't keep a good corpse down.
Alright, so that would have been my Quarantopia score, which is not close to enough. So this last ball is just for code exploration. We have insects modes next.
Welcome to the library. You're looking to exterminate the insect creature.
That was unlucky. The fly keeps coming back, which is interesting. I still don't know if it does anything beyond the 1,000,000 points. I don't think so.
You're a cool ghoul.
Yay, a new high score!
Dump the body into the...
Alright.
to your doom.
Okay.
You will love this place. To death. Bring him back, Igor.
Okay. 2 hits will get me back to Igor. I'll try to do it without... Or I'll try to see if the lab even lights... The whip lights again. Okay, so... I assume there's no whip lit yet up there. I'll go to the left this time to start. Or not. Clicked any items yet. I got a whip off of the back target when playing Igor while I was in the dungeon. We can see, or you might not be able to see on stream, but the back target is lit again. And I am in the dungeon, although I think it was lit before I shot the orbit, which is weird. And also the ramps are lit green. I don't know what that is for. Doesn't seem to do anything for me. Lock is not ready, you liar. So if I hit this, I got the whip. I don't know what that does. Not having much accuracy tonight. and now the back target's lit again, which is interesting. Oh no, that's just for the Frankenstein lock. Left orbit, missed it in the same place again. The tilt seems to be tighter now, which is not possible, but okay, got Frankenstein going. What does the whip do? I don't know. When I played Igor after getting the whip, it was different from how it was on the old code. And that only took one shot to find Igor instead of 3. But I don't know if that's a new code change or not, because I know the mode was changed a bit too in this code. Would be interesting if the whip reduced it from 3 shots to 1. This is a great time that I'd really like to be able to stage flip, but you can't. And I didn't want to do that either. That was a bad idea. When you bring Crypt into Frankenstein, you get no ball save at all, which is crap. That was weird.
Wow, you're a regular Ghostbuster, aren't you?
There, that's how I like to use my save. Just proper timing. Now my Magneto save's working again. It didn't the first time, which is interesting too. Forgot to change the setting. Didn't flip properly. I've injured my finger, so my right hand flipping is messed up a bit.
Time to die.
I also don't know why that first slingshot was okay, but the second slingshot was bad. Get the same target again. Getting a lot of warnings. It used to be really hard to tilt this thing. I may have to lower my tilt bob, because that should not have gotten me a warning.
Here we go.
I had the tilt bob really high up, because it used to be hard to do that. So it says again, I have to collect Igor 1 time, which is not how it used to be. You see, it shows the whip is up there. It says whip start at round 3, which I don't know what that means. Especially since it's only 1 round, because I only need to hit Igor once apparently. I think it blinked the left eye. I didn't see. How did I miss both those things? Okay, that's where he was.
Alive again.
I found Igor again there. Now it says 2 captures to go. I think he's in the scoop now since to the left. Yep, there we go. That was 2. No, I'm out of time. I know I hit that target now at least, since I keep missing the damn ramp orbit. Oh, that's good. It finally displays the hurry up value you got. It used to just not show you, so you had no idea what it was worth when you actually went for it. So since it said whip at phase 3, that leads me to think, like, if you managed to find Igor 3 times during the frenzy, it would do something, maybe? I still I didn't mean to get the whip for Igor the second time. I was going to try to play Igor without the whip and see if it wasn't only one time. But I messed that up. The vampire, I think I went right to start it, so this time I'm going to go left. I say with complete certainty. Complete certainty. How did I injure my finger? It was a recalcitrant Ethernet cable. Ah! Shit. Got the fly there again. Seems like,
You are not
that was it.
worthy. Death is your
Wait,
own.
they just... Oh, I was an idiot there. I didn't think that was 3 balls.
More experiments for my
Oh, yeah, I want to lower the tilt out a bit. It is ridiculously high right now. And I didn't tilt myself. Yeah. I didn't cut my finger. I was trying to release the clasp on the Ethernet cable, and it was really hard, and I broke off the front of my nail.
Step inside.
I don't actually know what... I don't know what monster I'm on. I assume if I shoot the orbits here, it's gonna advance me. I don't know why it says cold Ethel off the scoop either. If that's just a normal thing or if that means I'm on cold Ethel.
You're a weapon of mass distraction.
There's the weird fly again. I'm not gonna bother with that. Okay, I'm on Igor again. Cool. The back target's flashing. I'm not gonna go for that. I'm just gonna start Igor. Yep. Okay, it says 3 captures to go this time. It's back to the old rules. Yeah, so the whip must make Igor easier. Well, sort of easier. It's sort of like, crank it up on Aerosmith, I guess. It made it so it's less shots potentially, but also lit all the shots last time. That was too bad. Oh, get it back. Thank you. I like the eye blinking thing. It makes a lot more strategy in this mode. So I'm gonna try to shoot a shot in the middle first to narrow it down. Yep. The middle of the left half that time, and it was it. You know, do a binary search across. Okay, now it says 3 captures to go again. It seemed like when I got to the frenzy while I had the whip, the frenzy mode reverted back to normal Igor rules, which is the 3 captures. Because Igor doesn't have any fully coded frenzy going, it just leaves the original mode going, which is interesting. I don't know if the values of Igor go up during the frenzy when you're redoing it or not. Oh, I almost got that. 4 million. That might be the best update of the whole code change. Is just the fact that you can see the stupid hurry up value. Is the fly like the stretch shot? I think it is, but I've gotten it in multiple rooms. And you can see there it says you hear it buzzing from the laboratory, so I assume that means that's where the fly is, and you can just go for that on purpose. You know, it's not in a single room like the stretching on the dungeon is. It's Vampire again. I'm going to try to shoot the left orbit since I did the right orbit last time. I didn't find any items. I don't know if the items are randomized or not either. When I got to the laboratory where it said it was, and there's the fly. Oh, that was really helpful. That was a great idea. We did stretch the guy in the dungeon last time. That was already in the old code. That was the only room that had special stuff going on. This... Oh, I forgot to look for items. Okay. Shouldn't have started off the skill shot. This also has some new helper code. The Nick Lane special. So if you're having trouble hitting the back target, or the Andrei Masnikov special, I guess. Didn't mean to do that. It seems like if you fail to go up there 5 times, well, that was cool. It'll light the center for something. Never done it though. Going for record here though. Another thing they really need to fix. That should give me a ball save because it just kicked it right down the middle there. Man, I'm not having any luck over there. There, I've done what Andre could not. That turned off that light, but didn't actually give me anything. Neither did that. I don't know what the flashing lights are for. I was those just frenzy points, but I never went for them, really. This one has the orbits lit, actually strobing, which is interesting. Okay, that actually did something. Orbits aren't lit normally during the mode, so that's a special frenzy thing where it lights the orbits. Whoa! That had a ball save here. Too late to go for that now. Okay. I'm gonna go to the... I think on the 3rd mode now, it'll start making it harder. Oh no, it still went to... It went straight to the last room.
Been tried thousands of times before.
So there doesn't seem anything lit, flashing in the laboratory for Alice Cooper. Sounds like Clue now. It was Igor with the whip in the dungeon.
Extra ball, it's lit.
Ah, too hard. No, not too hard. Damn it. I didn't want to do that. Or that.
Extra ball achieved.
Man.
Someone tell me go defeat the creature.
Okay, so this time it's definitely going to move me 2 rooms. We should be on Werewolf, which I don't want to be on. So I'll shoot a ramp instead. Or fail. One or the other.
Skill shot complete, you monster.
And I think this will lock a ball. It seems like the crypt is always ready to start at balls, but there's no way to actually tell when it's ready or not. Then after you play it once, you have to shoot into it from the bottom first to get it ready before you can lock it anymore. Change off the wolf. Okay, again, the back target is lit in the laboratory this time, not the dungeon. I don't know if that'll give me a... Well, that won't, because I locked the ball instead. Maybe that light is going to give me an item? Or maybe that'll just help with the drop target for the creature. Oh, no, I got something. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so that looked like some dynamite, but I couldn't really see it because it went away quickly. Yep, TNT. 1 round to defeat zombies. Okay, that was not what I wanted to do. Don't die before I can find out what this does. Okay, gonna wait for that. Miss it. Like a chump. Wait for it to come back. My zombies are down to minimum. I don't think there's any way to raise the zombie value. I'm gonna wait for it to come secret passage. Okay.
Oh no, he's dead. Again.
The zombie frenzy is actually pretty good value. Also, the inlanes make gun sounds for some reason during this mode. I don't know if that actually means anything or not. Zombie actually has its frenzy coded, so I got my special thing I can do there. Complete enough of the flashing shots, it lights the 3 bank, and I'm dead. Yeah. Don't shoot that ramp. Got my second zombie completed. Missed it. Okay, now shall we trap up, wait for my hurry up? Or not. Shouldn't have done that, I had ball save still. I don't like how you can use your magneto save during ball save. That seems like a bug. I think you also get more time in the zombie frenzy if you keep it going. Yeah, frenzy just completely with shots. Oh, 27 million, yeah. Come on. Okay, so that's twice now. Please. I don't know why I had a ball save still, but I did. I'm gonna try to start Frankenstein now. So it made the zombie only 1 shot. It made Igor only 1 shot. I'll have to see what the text was for the whip again. Now that I know that, like, the TNT definitely said exactly what the item's effect was. Didn't mean to do that. I really don't want to stack those 2. Why'd that have a ball save? Tried to one-time the, that sucked.
Don't need one of ours. He's got plenty.
That's my Frankenstein combo. Just trap one ball. Try to keep backhanding that. There we go. Super's lit. And also says the lab lock is lit, which I don't know what that means. Nice. I tried to move the insane foe and kill myself. And there goes that.
Don't let them out again.
We used our extra ball, right? Shoot, crypt block a ball. Okay, it's cool. You can at least tell from the status report whether the crypt is ready yet. That might be wrong, for all I know. What are we saying here? Making gun sounds because you're making headshots. That would make sense, but I wonder, like, you know, do you get, like, a combo double value or something if you make a zombie shot off an in lane? You know, like, you don't actually make the headshot unless you make the shot. Good Frank. Yeah, that was probably at least the best working Frank I've ever done. I think I've gotten more points sometimes, but never that cleanly. Okay. Insects. Take an orbit. Left orbit, the special's lit green now, which is weird. I don't know if that's a bug or not. Oh, thank you. Maybe that's actually a special. Oh, I won't know.
Talk about you.
Okay, I think I used an extra ball already, so that will be my selfie tournament score right there. 196. Why does it keep flashing like that? Alright, so that's submitted. I was wondering, like, the left special lit green, the right special wasn't lit. Usually those are just part of the arrows, but did I actually have a special lit there or something? I don't know how you light special or what it looks like or what it does. I'll try to shoot it. Missed it. That was a real Gomez shot right there. Ah. Okay.
You're a cool ghoul.
Wish there was a setting to go back to just 3 characters.
Dump the body into the...
So I guess the item's also interesting because, like, I could have gotten potentially way more points out of Zombie if I'd gone all 5 shots you usually have to go instead of just the 1 that the item let me go. Though with Zombie, your chance of actually getting a good score are hilariously low.
Let the games begin.
Insects. That was good. How many items have they added? I don't know. They didn't say what items they've added, where they've added them, or what they do.
Here we go.
So far, I've just found the TNT and the whip.
You're a weapon of mass distraction. Bring him back, Eagle.
That fly is really annoying. I guess it's thematically consistent, but not seeing any fly items in the laboratory. Did I say kitten army? That was bad too. It's gonna be a good game. Just like that.
Experiments begin.
Okay, so I'm out of insects nice and quick. This is my second monster, so I'll still go right to the lab.
Welcome to my laboratory, the pit creature, with real barbecue flavor.
Still don't see any lights flashing in new ways. Bounce past that. And that. Just barely got into the lock there. Okay. No items on the left route of the pit creature when this... I guess I should say left. No pit creature lab items. So I'll just go play it out. I really wish they'd nerf this mode some.
Lucky for you, it's not your time.
Gonna try not to go for the right shot if possible, because that'll start my crit multi-ball, which I don't really want in this mode. Sometimes you can get the middle shot from the left flipper, but not... Darn it, didn't mean to do that. Not often. Oh, almost got him there. You also can't usually get the middle shot from a rolling in lane. Oh, thank you. Need to remember just that. That was lucky. Sadly, I'm not lucky. I need to shoot the crypt. I don't even know if you can backhand that. On my game, at least. Never done it. Phase 2 of Pit Creature. I need to hide the ball. I really wish that maybe you hide both balls or something during this mode, or half the timing. Just to, like, make it... I don't know if you'd say realistic or not, since it's a Pit Creature. But, logical. Like, I'm not really hiding if one of my balls is still in sight.
Don't let them out again.
One going down the left lane there, that would give me some time, although it doesn't light for it, so it would fall into the subway. Usually I just go for the secret passage here over and over because it's the easiest shot. That's usually a pretty safe return, even if it doesn't give me much time. But that was a good one. Almost there. Ah! No! Oh, holy crap. There we go. That was such a drain of 1 second left. But I'm in the frenzy now.
Bring it back, Igor.
Again, it doesn't seem like these flashing arrows are actually doing anything, unless they're just scoring without telling me. $59 million. They gave me like 500,000, maybe 50K, which is some points, but it's not really much. I'm gonna wait for the hurry up to start. You guess each monster mode is a corresponding item. That would make sense. It seems like right now every item can only be gotten off the back target, which is sort of boring. I was hoping like they'd be spread out more, unless we just had bad luck with the two we found. So I don't know if every monster's item is in a silly yet. There's the fly again. So I'm in the dungeon for Cold Ethel. The back target is lit, but it might just be for Frank multi-ball, which I should really avoid. On the first Frank multi-ball, the back target will drop a drop target for you to help you out. So I can't tell whether it's flashing because of Frank or because of an item. That time it seems to be... still lit even though I've already got the target down, which is also weird. I should probably start Frank just to get out of the way. Or not. So right now the crypt is not actually ready. I want to check in the status report if that's fixed so that you can actually tell now. I don't know if because it's red it means it's not true. Oh yeah, so it's not true. Shoot the crypt does not lock when it's red. So that means I have to actually shoot the crypt to light the lock first. I'm gonna start Cold Ethel. I got my bonus multiplier there, but doesn't do anything, which another bug people have reported. Cold Ethel, you want to lock a ball in the crypt. But I want extra ball. Oh. Okay, you have to lock it from the top for Cold Ethel. You can't do it from bottom. Please give me that back. Thank you.
Alive.
Didn't get out the trough. There we go. Really remember to fix that? Okay, drop it into Ethel. Now I can hit it from the top or bottom to release it. That would have been nice. Nope. I really sucked at that shot from below. Yeah. I don't know where it is all because I never shoot it on purpose. I always go for the top. There we go. Now I think I put a ball back in from either side. Or only the bottom side's lit. That does work from the top too. Now I think it's a hurry up there. If I can hit it. Ooh, Lazarus. Which is nice because there's no ball save when they come out of there, even though they go right down the drain half the time. Never really done very well in this mode, so I haven't quite figured out the intricacies of it. Okay, that's going. Lock one in from the top for the triple super. Do you mean lock the first ball and then release it? Do I have to put the ball in with from the top or release it from the top for the triple super? Gonna try to get Frank finished here, just so that light won't be on all the time. It's really annoying that the item light color is the same as the Frank helper color. That time it worked. I don't know if I can actually hit a shot. He also raised the question of, you know, if...
Get back out there, vampire.
If Frank is a mode, but it's not started via the orbits, how do you get the item?
You don't find the vampire. He finds you.
Still not sure if the fly has anything to do with the items either. Nope. Yeah, that's dead. That vamp coming down is basically death every time.
Shoot again.
Okay, so if you lock the ball into Ethel for the jackpot from the top, you get a triple. If you go from the bottom, it's a double. If I'm understanding it correctly. Probably... Oh no, it gave me my scoop save there, even though I had my Magneto save ready too, which is nice. Still trying to start Frank here. No item from that. I don't know if that's because it used up for the Frank help, or if there's no item for the vampire in the dungeon. I assume this item for this vampire would be a steak. It should be in the kitchen. That was lucky. Okay, now I need the super on the guillotine. I guess this also counts as having a frenzy lit. Up the upper playfield at all. One ball. No. No. Gave up my trap down there because I can't stage flip. There's a super. I guess there's only one super now. It doesn't seem to be lit anymore. Maybe I need to shoot more ramps again. I won't find out.
I won't let them out again.
Okay, so now the back target definitely isn't lit. So there's no dungeon vampire item. So I'll start vampire.
You rock.
You can't make that pun, Steph. I already made that pun.
Another one bites.
Okay, this time I'm going to change my magneto setting first. Not going to forget. Navigate the menu using this really horrible setup that uses half coin door buttons and half cabinet buttons. Because they broke that for some reason. I think that setting still doesn't do anything. I want an instant kick out like TNA and doesn't do it. Try pattern 2.
Stay a while. Stay forever. No backing out now.
Okay.
Congratulations, you found your way in.
There's the fly. I don't know if that did anything. I'm in Igor again. I don't really want to be in. Oh well. Will it work this time? Slightly. Not too well. Okay, and so since we're in the laboratory for Igor this time, it does confirm the item is tied to what path you take. So you can only get Igor's whip from the dungeon. Finished it? Thought I had more to go than that. Okay. Go for the hurry up here. Missed it. Now I can shoot the orbit, I can't hit the hurry up anymore. I'm currently cursed to only be able to do one or the other. Are the other items and rooms are being bypassed? I'm guessing that's possible. I think at least for the Igor, Vampire, and Zombie, we've gone through both paths. We found it in the last level of room for Igor and Zombie. We haven't found one for Vampire. But it's set to go just only 2 steps to the end, so I can't see in the earlier rooms right now until I get through more modes. So I'm gonna move off of Vampire. I don't know what direction we Dallas Cooper in, so I'm gonna skip that this time too. I don't think we've done this mode yet, so we can try either path. Is anyone taking notes here? We need to start mapping this dungeon.
Here we go.
Okay. That was bad too. That sucks.
It's feeding. Fresh meat. I love
If it turns out that the other items are in earlier rooms that you can only access later in the game, that's going to sort of suck, because then it'll mean you just always go for the same monsters at the beginning of the game. Shouldn't have done that. Try not to use Frank, since it's confusing. Somebody else should get that live catch down. Oh, and we might have an item, or it might be Frank. Up top, I still don't see any other arrows lit for anything useful. Actually, okay, I haven't even locked in the zombie yet, so that makes sense. That one there, wow.
Most people don't enter the dungeon of their own.
Oh, that's interesting. Look at all those lights. I feel like more lights were green that time. Did that give me an item that time? I can't see because lock's in the way. That might give me an item. I really wish there was like a display normally. Just gonna start Frank now just so I can see again. That was a weird sound, so I might have got an item there. Which would mean zombie is dungeon and not laboratory.
Looks like he got out the wrong side of the slab.
Try to get them both caught here. That was a better live catch. Missed my shot. Cool. Cradle separate like a boss. Bump that back. Yep. Okay. Another weirder ball. Okay, so the 3 bank raises your jackpot during this, I think. Okay, 1.
Make him happy.
I need to... Another airball. That sound is way too loud. I need to work on, like, when I saw it coming down the left habit trail there, I immediately shot my ball that was already cradled in left flipper. Need to get used to not doing that so much. So usually then you just end up with 2 balls out of control, instead of them both in a cradle. Okay, so now target's not lit in the back. So either there's no item for the zombie in the laboratory, or already got it. I'll use the secret passage to start it, and we'll find out. Oh, wait, we already knew what the zombie was. Wait. Okay, I got a chainsaw. Didn't I have TNT last time when I fought the zombie? Now I have a chainsaw when I fought the zombie? Interesting. It seemed to have the same effect, which is too bad. It'd be cool if they, like, one was, like, double scoring and one was less shots or something. You could get some crazy points in the Zombie Frenzy with Crit Multi-Ball going too, though. Okay, wave 1. Wait. If you can, try to watch my timer during this, see if it goes up at all. "15 seconds. That would have been a really nice hurry up to actually get. Instead, I just really like control.
Welcome to the dungeon. The insect uses will exterminate you.
That's
Wow, you're a regular.
okay. No items lit again that I can see. So start the mode. Tried to start the mode. It got caught on the spinner. There we go.
Go for the extra ball.
My streaming computer's come unplugged. My battery's almost dead. Not seeing any item here, so the fly does not even have an effect on insects, which is the only place I would have thought it would fit, really. Why did that not tilt? I want to get the extra ball there, but I guess I shouldn't really bother going for the extra ball because I was only on ball 1. Okay, so that was insects to the right, had nothing. This will be pit creature.
Hello, hooray! Let the games begin.
I might have enough modes now that I can see more rooms.
Yes. Doors are opening for you now.
Hard to tell. Get the extra ball. Or fail. Utterly. Oh, I haven't even locked it in yet. I thought that my orbit. Or did I? No, I took the ramp for the shot. Never mind. Oh, that sucked. There we go. Start my mode. No, don't start my mode. Good. Don't start my mode. I want to see the rooms. No extra ball for me.
You're a cool ghoul.
I wonder... Could it be that the fly shows up if you miss your item? like as a consolation prize. I don't think we've ever got an item and the fly at once.
Fresh meat. I love it. Time to die. You're a weapon of
Shouldn't have
mass
done that.
distraction.
Keep messing myself up there. Got the fly again. Ooh. I love the dead is orange. Oh, you can combo up the upper ramp. Okay. I didn't expect that. I guess we've played all the modes now, but we haven't gotten anywhere useful.
You hit the skill shot. Here we go.
So now on Alice Cooper in the dungeon. Haven't seen it goes anything. Wasted my magneto save there, that's not nice. Goodbye. Okay, so he has no item for Alice Cooper in the dungeon. Okay, now I'm either 2 or 3 monsters in, how you want to look at it, depending on Frank counts. So hopefully that will make it go less distance into the dungeon or into the castle. I'm already in there. I'm already too far. So I'll try to start this mode.
Grab the extra ball. You'll need it.
Yeah, I will need it.
This contraption will be the end of me.
Give me the extra ball. No. Like all spooky games, the stand-up targets are really hard to actually hit. You can't just brush into them. There we go. Extra ball.
Someone tell Igor he'll have to feed him in the future.
I should just let that go instead of trying to save it like that.
That blade is like yours. This is not very sharp.
One more. Finish this mode. Wolfus and Zombie and Frank are all just about like, can you get traps in the upper playfield or not? Or does it just always go to the lanes? Ah. Luckily mine feeds pretty well.
Shoot again.
That was bad.
Here we go. Get back out there.
Okay, so we've done 2 modes and Frank. So will an orbit move us 3 spots or 2 spots?
Welcome to my laboratory. We will leave you in
Still moving 3 spots. Didn't give me a fly though. Maybe there was an item there I didn't see.
You are not worthy.
We haven't had an item on the werewolf yet. So I'll try to go left again on the werewolf next time.
I'm looking
Time
for
is
a
it?
few good corpses. Let's go.
Well, that would have been handy. Try it again. There we go.
Ah, yes. Doors are opening for you now.
So I can try to go to werewolf. Sure am. That'll help.
Just let the ghost out. Bring it back, Eagle.
So now on werewolf.
He's hairy and scary.
Now I want to shoot the left orbit.
Welcome to my laboratory. Looks like you're hunting the werewolf. Wow, you're a regular Ghostbuster.
There was no fly, so I thought maybe there was a mode there if the fly means that you missed your item. But maybe it's just a coincidence that the fly means there's no item. So definitely don't see an item here. What? I haven't hit from the front first. Okay. So no item. Werewolf, you want to hit all 5 shots. Between each one, you have to hit the 3 bank. That was nice. Once you shoot a shot, it turns red. You don't want to shoot it again.
Alas, poor werewolf.
There was some bug fix with the animations on this, but I couldn't understand what they said about it.
No backing out now. You're a weapon of mass distraction.
So the zombie, we've gotten 2 items for. I'm just gonna skip him. Try to. Oh, wow.
Bring it back, Eagle.
I really wish that scoop fed better. Sort of just like ruins the flow of the whole game like that. This is insect again. I don't remember what direction I went last time. It says that there's a buzzing coming from the dungeon, which, if the buzzing is consistent in what room it comes from for each monster, I want to shoot the other way.
You're pretty brave, setting foot in my laboratory. Insect creature, slimy, yet satisfying.
Still don't see any items.
Lucky for you, it's not your time.
I guess I'll just start the mode here. During insects, you can use the spinner to build this value that's counting down. I don't know if it also counts as the spinner when the shot is lit, though. Let's hope if I can hit the spinner. I'm trying to go for the right arrow target there, and I'm hitting the slingshot. Getting really good insect value this time. It'd be cool if the item for this was like bug spray or something. Wow, 3 million. Usually my value's down to like 500,000 by this point. What if they tweak this? Ooh, that's a nice step. Oh! Oh, okay, I'm in Frenzy now. Thought I had 2 to go, but I said 1 to go. The Frenzy on this is giving me really good points. I think it's 3 shots to get to the super. Stop. Like to do this. Oh, thought I had that there. There we go. 10 million extra. Not too bad. That's 2 modes down. The third mode is still only 2 rooms to start it, so this doesn't really match out either. I'm gonna move this to a mode we've already found the item on. We've already done Igor, so we don't really care about the fact that, or we know that the item is in a. Okay, so this time we got the fly and we have the item lit. That's good to know. So the fly is not related to items. I can go up to the back target though and get my whip. Bowen says you can backhand that orbit. I don't think you can.
Grab the extra ball. You'll need it.
Alright. I do want my extra ball. That's a good idea, Alice.
Extra ball.
That is useless because I already played it, so I have to go through the bottom first to relight the locks. There's nothing really to do up here right now. So I'll just go back to the lower playfield. Not getting any eyeball help this time. That was weird. Usually it's flashing one or the other.
Shoot again.
Okay, so now... Damn it.
No backing out now.
We should be able to see a different room. I'm gonna go on Vampire because we haven't found the item yet for Vampire. Take either side, really. Man. I should start shoving it whenever that happens. Maybe shimmy it as it comes down the ramp.
You won't find fish where it is. Most people don't enter the dungeon of their own volition. That goes on for the back.
It's still moving.
Getting away that easy.
Man. I want to see more rooms. But again, I'm already in the dungeon. I feel like if they're gonna make you skip 2 out of the 3 rooms, and when the previous room's an item, you should stop in that one instead or something. Like... really bad accuracy on this game. I feel like it was just because I never get the ball actually caught. Man. I don't really know how to get to the other modes at this point.
You are not worthy. Beat them to the...
If I need to get through 4 modes, just even get to the point where I can see the other rooms, like, I can't do that reliably enough. It's gonna be a giant grind even to get there. I thought there was eyeball help immediately, like, the first time you missed a shot, you'd get the eyeball help. Rebel Steelworks. That's a new video. I've never seen the Rebel Steelworks logo before. Did they add some new metal in the update I don't know of? Alright, I'm going to do one more shot at trying to get through 4 modes and start a 5th mode. If I can't do that, I'm just going to call it a night.
Welcome to your doom.
With that in mind, the skill shot starts to matter
You
again.
will love this place.
Because I want
To
to
death.
light the secret passage, and I failed.
Most people
It doesn't really matter, I guess, it's only 2 shots,
of
but
their own volition. A good vampire is hard to find.
I just don't know if the monster counts, Frankenstein's monster counts as a mode. guess I'm also assuming that your performance, which is what's supposed to make it take more shots, is based on the number of modes you've gone through. I guess it could be, damn it, based on modes beaten, in which case I'm not doing a good job on finding out. One time early in the stream, we managed to get to a room that wasn't the dungeon or laboratory, and we were pretty far through the modes, but I don't know if it was actually that was the cause or not.
For you now. No backing out now.
I should have left it on zombie. Tried to move it to a mode where I've already found the item. Ah, that was a mistake. Shitty code. That was a mistake too. That was my fault though, not the shitty code.
Time to die.
One more to get back to Igor. Okay, there we go. I can use my secret passage and start it. Okay, that time it showed me the eyeball on the first try. Let's go to the right. Feed the left leopard. Find Igor. I love his stupid walking animation. Went to the left, so try there. Still more to the left. So now it must be at the scoop. Okay, I suck at shooting. That was not what I meant to do. Ah, man. Alright, that sucked. Oh well. That's enough of that for tonight. Thanks for watching. Maybe some other people will discover more info about this in the meantime and post them online, and I can do another stream to try to get that stuff. But I feel like I've tapped out every way I know of doing things on here right now, and I'm not finding more items, so